Hi everyone, in today's video I'm gonna showcase all the stages available in the game, which are unlocked, even the secret one. Starting off is the ruin stage, which is the most basic one. It has only spikes in front and no other obstacles. Next is Snowdin, which is a very basic stage. There's no obstacle here. That isle on the left was Pounced, Undertale creepypasta. Next is Waterfall, another stage without hazards, pretty basic stage. Nabstablooks House, there's no hazard, even here. They are the most easy ones of the stages. Same thing for Hotland. There's a fire office on the right, but and a special thing might appear sometimes. But again, another stage without hazards. Next is True Love. In True Love, there's no hazards again. Some extra things might appear on the left of that kind of corrupted frisk. But each stage has special things every time you enter. Core is the first stage where hazards are present. Basically, the game will shoot you 3 beams, which can be of patience, of movement, in a fast succession. Quite difficult, honestly, to follow. It's not easy. Home is a stage where no hazards are present, but overall is filled with more background elements, such as the Asgore appearing at the bottom of the stage, now showing it. Infinite Desert is a stage again with no hazards, and after some time you can hear rumors in the background, but I couldn't find anything, honestly. It's just something that you can hear, but on the stage nothing happens. Forest Beyond, same thing, there are no hazards, the only thing is the screen covered a bit with fog and that strange guy appearing on the left. Club Forest, there's only the white dancer as obstacle. There's a silhouette of Susie on the right. There's a kinda creepy version of the fangame and creepy Chris on the left. But other than that, another easy stage. Edge Crag is a stage where the obstacles are basically white projectiles that appear on the screen, and there's only one, maybe two, yellow projectiles you must reflect. Overall, not a difficult stage, and I don't know the details behind the characters in the background. Spider Parlor is a really easy stage. Has two versions of Muppet on the left and the right. The right version, I don't know what it is. The screen is a bit covered with spiders, and the only obstacles are basically rolling donuts in the stage, which appear one at a time, two at a time, sorry. But overall, quite easy. Anointed Tower is a stage where the only hazards that appear, as far as I see it, is the screen shaking, which is the most difficult part, and the lightning striking the stage on your part, but it's in a very random position. You can easily dodge it. Justice Hall is one of the harder stages, not so much. That yellow sun's dancing is always present. The obstacles present are the yellow bone that can be reflected, the gas blaster that sometimes appear, the white bones that can chase you, but there are no determination attacks. As far as I know, the gas blaster always kinda tends to go and hit the lateral parts of the stages. So overall, not an hard one. The throne room is basically the ruins, a harder version because the spikes are also on your back. But overall simple stage, you play almost on the center every time. 99999 stage is also an easy stage. Because the only hazards are the screen that kinda covers your shooting bar and the determination attacks, but the game tells you when the determination attack proceed, and are always kinda 2 or 3 projectiles at a time. Not hard to deal with. Spade Castle is a stage where the deltarune gang is present, and the Lancer Dead is present. The hazard presents are the moving lens parts, which are a bit hard to deal with, and the most difficult one is when the Red Buster shows up because it's really fast. And a note about the stage that if the purple projectile hits you, the king will affect you. Hypothermia is quite an easy stage. There are not many things going on. There's the blur on the screen, and the only projectile that appears is the most difficult one to dodge because it covers a lot of area. It will stun you for a short time, but it's really hard to dodge. Freedom Signal is actually a secret stage that will appear instead of the mic stage. This is pinned in the secret stage in the secrets area, okay, where you type the secrets to get help, and basically the game will tell you that we need a better TV provider, and this is an hint to get this stage in particular. Once you beat it, there's no reward as far as I've seen. This stage has the Dr. Andonuts rolling basically donuts or cables, whatever, which are the most hard things to dodge on the screen because they are quite present. The stage itself, I don't know if it's because it's bugged, but it's really easy because only one time it showed up and the full potential for the hazards, but then here I show that the stage will appear instead of the mic one. Can stage because freedom signal. Can stage is the mic stage, which is a really simple one, honestly, because the only thing that appears is applause and not applause. When no applause show up, you must stay still. When applause show up, you must move. But there is nothing else. Quite an easy stage. For that point, it's stage 2 difficulty stage because it appears not in the first phases of story mode. So the game tells you between the water and the lab there's a secret stage, and this is what is Uboa's trap. And this stage is kinda trippy, kinda creepy, but actually there are no hazards or no extra sounds as far as we tested. So just the creepiness, but no effectiveness. Next is another secret stage, which is a reference to the fan value of Gaster, which is made this secret stage is available when you click on the waterfall going on the right, because in Undertale if you have a certain fan value you can counter the Gaster room. And let me tell you, I put a lot, and I mean a lot of time finding this, because the fan value really is low. Besides that, there are a lot of Gaster references, but there are no obstacles in the stage. I forgot to mention this, but the Gaster room is in the waterfall. That's because the secret is in the waterfall replacement. Next stage is Buttercups. This stage is a bit annoying, honestly. This one is not a really easy stage because the flowers will cover the lateral part of the screen and a little bit of the center. There are quite a lot of determination attacks, which are quite fast. Appearing, not shooting, they appear on the ground. Red is not a good contrast with the screen. There's a projectile you can reflect, which is also fast, and the white pellets from the flowery attacks are numerous and not easy to dodge. So this one is one stage really hard, which is one of the latest in this story mode. And yeah, better watch out in this stage. The next stage is Temmie Village, sorry. This one stage has the best soundtrack in my opinion. Really nice music on the background. The stage itself has a off-putting location, and the others are quite annoying. Also, these ones are quite difficult because the determination attacks are up from 3 to 4, but they can spam. There's a yellow projectile that might appear, and there are pop-ups that appear on the screen, which the game suggests you to click on them thanks to the secrets location. I'm not sure if the secrets are pointing towards this function, but with the mouse flicking around. But yeah, you can disable, you can make more spam appear when clicking with the mouse. One of the hardest stages, in my opinion. The next stage is Dirty Hacker. This stage is not difficult in my opinion because there are determination attacks. Yes, they are numerous. There's the red buster that appear on screen really fast, and there are the Gaster Blaster. But the Gaster Blasters often tends to go on the lateral parts. If they appear on the center, you're screwed. That's the only thing, in my opinion, making the stage really hard. But definitely, I think the Temmie stage is more difficult. Plane of the Lost is a stage kind of special because there's an enemy that appears behind the stage, which is pretty cool. Before he appears, you can gain a lot of points without risking too much. Not for long, but basically when he appears, he will throw you projectiles. You need to watch when his hand is out also, because now you're looking at his hand on the left. It's on his side, meaning that he will not spam you with that determination attack really fast. But he will spam with those two determination attacks that appeared before. He can spam you with three move or don't move lasers, but they appear on a shorter period of time instead of really fast, which makes you basically better move around with the situation. As you can see now, the hand is gone. That is the hard part. Prepare to dodge whenever you don't see it, because there are no messages when he does that. You must watch his hand. And later there's this kind of purple ghosts, which are not hard to dodge. They might be annoying, but it's only one at a time. Quite a peculiar stage, not saying too much hard, but I better watch out if he spams that hand. Umbra Tundra is basically Jebel EX stage. When you see Jebel basically flying, you can also see Task Manager, Great Task Manager, not happy. It's not a really difficult stage, I would say, because the only complication are the sickles spinning like that, but they are not really common. And when it's your turn to shoot, you can just wait and stall until they're gone. As far as I see, the only two obstacles that might appear are the rotating circles and the lens projectiles that appear on screen sometimes, which are not really fast and are not so much. So I guess it's pretty mid-tier, the high difficulty stages, in my opinion. Now, in my opinion, there's the most hard stage, Pasta Tunnel. Pasta Tunnel is really hard because there's Phantom in the center with the obstruct your vision. He will spam you with a lot of projectiles, and a lot of those are the termination attacks, so if you get shot, you get shot for a fair amount of time, you'll be stunned. When there's a phrase, you wanna bounce Phantom can show you fun, he will spam you randomly with the white projectile and the yellow projectiles, which are kinda annoying. There's also that red projectiles, which is fast, and the red determination attacks are mostly centered around hitting you and are not random. This is one definitely the worst stage, not for because it's made bad, but because of difficulty. If you get this stage on the story mode, you will get a lot of trouble. You can find Onion Sun on the left, which is possessed, but overall nice stage, but really hard. The hardest one in my opinion. Different shift, it's not a hard stage, I would say, because he will throw you with determination attacks. Has the most difficult to dodge, I would say, reflectable projectiles, because it has a wide area, but will also scream at you, so I don't think it's really that hard. And overall it does only that, there's no big surprises. The only big is the red projectile, which is pretty fast. Is the same that Dr. Andonuts uses against you. So there's the detail which Sonic.exe will follow the ball when you play, which is kind of funny. The guy on the left, it's a rare encounter. It should appear on this stage. It appeared also on the previous stages, and that's pretty much it. So here's the most cringiest and funny, kinda hard stage, which is Tom. You can find this stage because the game tells you the judgment thing, so it's the judgment hall. But oh boy, this stage. When I first find it, I thought it was just uh, I don't know how what's the name of the creator of that sand, but it's not hard, but it's funny. This is literally a secret stage because it made me laugh a lot of cringeals. So not truly a stage, but there's the blind mode stage, which basically is all dark. There's no obstacles, just you can see the edges. That's all. Nothing special.
Okay, cool.
The next one I'm gonna show is Dr. Andonuts stage, which starts with nothing. There's nothing in the stage. Then, after the first set one, there will be two spikes behind you, natural, and two spikes outside the stage near in the center. Next, there will be the white dance at the front of the net, which is annoying, honestly, but not at the moment. After the other set is won, the game starts to throw a lot, and I mean a lot of things, because there will be fast projectiles, determination attacks, which they kind of follow you. They know your location. There's that red cauldron which you must see. The white dancer putting himself again at the center to know when when it strikes, and when there's the projectile which follows you, that is really fast, and when he will make his set, he will basically make you a following puzzle, or what you should start on the top right to the top left to better dodge it. In a nutshell, there will be red bones, and there will be those circle purple things that spread around the stage, which are really nasty. They are really hard because with already many things present, they will make your life hell. But after this, it will be even more harder, because there will be the lightnings, which the white dancer is stuck in position to make you notice, but the lightning are really, really fast, and the red things that appear will not give you time to brave. He will also make orange and blue thing appears, which makes the whole thing a lot difficult. And after you won, his sets will become even more harder, because after the movement he can make you a projectile that will follow you, or it can make a blue stop laser, which you kinda need to better check yourself, better react fast, because he can also make an orange one. So there are, or after the movement, there will be one out of 3 options that he can do. And also, besides the thunders, he can do also the gust blasters. It often tends to be lateral because the center is already filled with a lot of stuff, but there's the possibility that maybe it's kind of near the center. But the gas blaster, they kind of tend to give you a little breath. They will kind of pressure you.
Oh my god.
So you, and this fight is entirely
I
different
didn't
thing.
really expected that fucking
I don't want to
Uboa
fight this
structure.
guy again, ever again.
Oh fuck.
At least the final set
Okay,
will be much
I was ready.
more tamed because
I was not ready for this. I
the
forgot.
basically the whole things appear
How
and
many,
his
how
set
much shit this boss
will not do
has?
the shenanigans.
What the fuck is that thunder thing?
Also, while editing, I noticed that is that Frisk flinching his face and coming against you? What? Who is he?
Dude, stop implementing things when I...
Once you reach the final set, he will not throw anything when he makes his set. The rest is always present, but it's much less spammed than before. And this truly gives you a briefer of also using the special power.
spikes are outside? Like...
I don't know if it's bugged again, but there are no red projectiles, there are no purple thing coming out. The spikes on the left and the right are gone because they are the bones, but besides that, really easier.
A normal shot?
And the final stages that I will cover are the Illness Sands, which start basically normal like the runes, but without the spikes. Then it will evolve again after the new sets by putting the bones on the left and the right. And Sans himself will blast you with caster blasters, blue bones of stopping light to the Judgment Hole, and general magical attacks spammable, the white ones. Overall, much less difficult to deal with, and there's also the yellow attack, which is easier than the white ones, honestly. And yeah, this is the final stage that I wanted to cover because it doesn't show up in the arena. Thank you for watching this quite long video. Hope you liked it. I wanted to cover the arenas because the game does a really good job in providing arena varieties and difficulties. And for real, this is probably my last video about UnderTennis. I discovered these secrets alone by chance. I'm happy and proud about it. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video. Just like the other setup, give a thumbs up if you liked. And see you in new videos. Bye, and wish you a good weekend.